Coming onto the Bath Road in Bournemouth, the first day of October 2021. Up after a long drive via London. That's our hotel, tour hotel in the front, the Royal Bath Hotel. It's a 4-star status with very bad parking, but it's right adjacent to the pier, which is going to come up on your left-hand side. In the foreground, you can see the coastline of the Isles of Purbeck, in particular Studland Bay, and the famous Old Harry Rocks, which sit, as you can see, on the left-hand side of the coastline, looking ahead of you. Going down here right by the front of Bournemouth Beach, by the pier, by the Pavilion Gardens on the right, and over our dead ahead of you is the BIA, St Bournemouth International, or BIC, Bournemouth International Centre, where a lot of political conferences take place. We used to be able to go straight on at this road years ago, sign, and you can do that now, but you can't do the same routes as you used to. Going to hang a left here coming up by the BIC. It's a very steep hill. General area towards Westcliff, where we're going to look at a hotel that I stayed at, trying to look for potential parking for the tour truck when we leave it tonight. So up here into Westcliff, typically a lively area. That's where our friends stayed there, Capo Day Hotel there, wasn't there? Lots of cheap deals here that they say they've got. This is a place that Mick's been in a few times, the Hop Inn, and we've been in too as well. The trouble is it's frequented by football fans who smoke a lot outside. Down here on the left hand side is the Marriott Hotel, where Mick and myself stayed about 3 years ago. Very nice hotel, and being married, of course, it's good. Just check the parking here. We need to I need to off the commentary because I want to check the parking. This is where I want to get here with the rig. What does it say? I can't see. See the sea straight ahead. Let's have a look. Disabled only. Prepare the machine. It's 8 till 6. So, oh no, it's 8 till 8. Look. 3 hours. No, 8 till 6.
Yeah.
So if you're there at 8 o'clock in the morning, you can stay till 11 o'clock at night free. 11 o'clock in the morning free. So that is a good place to park. Because it has generally got 3 hours without even a fee. That's good. So straight ahead on the coastline, down ahead is Sandbanks area, and that's the entrance to Poole Harbour, right in the right side of that one. Back up on this road, it's going to be a repeat back by the hotel as we're heading out towards Christchurch and a particular area called Muddyford, where we'll be stopping for breakfast at a place called the Crazy Lobster. And I should be having eggs royale, which is salmon on a special bagel type bun. Quite expensive and not a lot of food, but it beats a fry up. Coming on the trip down, we ran an extortionate amount of miles and time, losing around about 1 hour plus, and travelling over, I think, around 60 miles more necessary due to junction 12 being shut on the Alpha 34, which would have took us to Newbury. Instead, our sat-nav routed us to the Mike 25 in London Orbital Road, and we lost a lot of time and drove a lot of miles. So today's definitely let's not do a lot day today, definitely. See how much these places are and keep an eye on things. Right, so an overview of Bournemouth there, over the Pavilion Gardens and that, other buildings on the far side. Typically that's where the town centre is, over there. We're still coastal. It's coming down here to the island near the BIC. We'll take a right here. Again, we're heading straight to the pier. That's the BIC. Here's the building ahead, the white building with the towers. Used to be a nightclub up there to the right that many moons ago, 50 years ago, it was called the Honeybee or something like that. Our hotel is the big white one, which is dead ahead with the 2 turrets there. That's the Royal Bath Hotel. Once it used to be the only 5-star hotel in Bournemouth, but now it's been downgraded to a 4-star. The town is to the left there. If you go left at this junction, you're right into the heart of the town centre. We're going to go back up where we parked the bongo, which is on the east overcliff. Now we're back up by the back of our room, up by the Russell Coates Philanthropist Gallery. And now we're a 30 zone all the way across the front until we get to Boscombe. Boscombe being like Bournemouth, also a place with 2 piers, Bournemouth and Boscombe. It's quite close together, which you can actually see one from the other. Not much along here, so just enjoy the view. Block 30. The piece of land ahead on the right hand side of the coastline is Hengersbury Head. That is on the right side of Christchurch Harbour, and that's just the other side of there where we're going to a place called Muddy. A lot of coaches taking holiday makers back out early morning. Time is around 20 to 10. Start of Oasis' new financial year, yet another year from 1976 to 2021, starting financial year 2021 to 2022. There's another beach huts down on the road below. We're on a high road, which just gets traffic through, but certain times of the year they do open the coast road, which is below, and you can go right along, literally running level with the beach on a little road, but you do have to turn back at the pier. It's a non-through road. You have to go down it, do a U-turn and hang it back. The sound of the ocean was good where we parked. Waves were coming in, fresh air, nice sound of the waves. Coming down now, join a main road which comes out from the town centre, running to Boscombe. First of all, this little road here is very pretty. It's tree lined and very nice old established road with big houses, and a lovely nice tree road view is to the left on that comment. So pan the camera. Down here there was a big hotel where there's now the hoarding and nothing, a great big space. No idea what they're doing with it, but there used to be a big old hotel. A lot of the old hotels we used to stay at are now been demolished or turned into flats. A very affluent area. Coming up now through Boscombe shortly, through Boscombe town centre. We won't take the overcliff, we'll take the quick route on this fairly main road. Good driver. Nice gardens on the right side there. Boscombe always seems a little run down, a little shabby. Used to be a lot of B&Bs. The first time I came to Bournemouth was a road on the left-hand side here where the car's coming out, the beige car. That's where I stayed the first time I came on a Lambretta scooter when I was 16 years of age. I stayed in a place down there on the right-hand side with two friends. Drove down. God knows how long it took us. God knows what we did, but we had a very good time. Coming up through now to the road used to go straight on ahead, but now it doesn't. You straight ahead into McDonald's in Boscombe, and a very famous dance hall that used to have a lot of Scandinavian girls going it years ago on a Monday night. It was like Scandinavian girls, and all the English guys used to come and try to get the Scandinavian girls. I won't comment further. The McDonald's is just here, some sort of a landmark if you're ever lost. Good place is the McDonald's, it's right in the middle and you can find your way from there. Slip round the back. See a lot of shops that I used to know are now finished. Queuing for petrol on the left hand side. It's a new thing there whereby if people haven't got fuel because of a driver's shortage in the UK, which will last probably about 4 months, people queue for petrol. We were low on gas when we were close to Bournemouth, but we actually turned round and we saw one garage that looked like it was open and it had got just one pump, a HGV standing for heavy goods vehicle. Works at a higher pressure and a bigger nozzle, but we managed to get the fuel in the vehicle and we're on a full tank now, so we're not too worried. In all eventualities, we could cut back to Leicester from here and still have some fuel. I think we are carrying 1 gallon in reserve. Okay, rejoining now the road where it used to go straight on, but there's that little sort of U-shape there. Scooter there, and it's an old one, old Vespa, not that old but incredible. Again, mix of shops, nothing really gelling as a affluence or architectural interest. It's not, to me it's not got a lot, it's just something of whatever it is. Cutting down here towards Boscombe railway station now. Mr. High-Vis man there. I wonder. Taking a right turn. I'm going to sign off now because I'm going to be stopping. Enjoy your day. Catch you later. Bye bye.